And welcome back. Well, the Milwaukee Short Film Festival has a reputation as one of the best regional festivals in America. And coming up in a few weeks, you're going to be able to see some award-winning films for free. Ross Bigley is the festival director, and he joins us now with more information on the festival and how the pandemic has changed things this year. Hey, Ross.
Hi.
Good to see you. I'm bummed. This year is different. I've been able to help judge in the past for you, but I think there's some exciting things going on because people are going to be able to take part in it. So talk a little bit about how the pandemic has changed the festival this year for you.
Well, what had happened was it caught us during our submission period. And so we had to make changes. And the best way to go about it was to do a best of this year. And every film that had submitted before, we then extended that deadline into next year, and those films to be on hold for next year. So we're doing this best of as kind of like basically the best alternative of what we could come up with for the festival this year.
I love it. So was there criteria in picking the best of, or how did you do that in terms of choosing?
Well, what we had done was we had to compile a list of films, and we're very fortunate that we have a very good relationship with many of our filmmakers. And once we came to them and told them the situation we were in, they were more than happy to help. So once we got to a certain point in the right amount of films to have, it came very quickly in that area too. People responded fast. So we were able to pull together something that I think everyone's going to enjoy. A lot of award-winning films from the last 5 years.
It's pretty incredible. So the last 5 years, some of the best of. So let's talk about them. And you know, describe for people, if they're not sure what a short film is, how long is usually a short film in parameters? And then talk a little bit about some that we're going to be able to see this year.
Well, short film is typically, it can start at 1 minute. And we have an requirement that the short film should end at 15 minutes. Other festivals might be a little bit longer, some might be a little bit shorter, but we generally cut off at 15 minutes. So someone can send in something that's a minute long. Someone can send something in that's 15 minutes long. You get a variety of lengths in the festival. In terms of what you're going to see this year, we've got award-winning films like Gorilla by Thibaut Pinsard from France, Home Alone by Aaron Jason, who is a local filmmaker here, works at Plum Media, Control by Alison Becker and Kimmy Gatewood, that won Best Picture a couple years ago. Gorilla won Best Picture in 2016, I believe. We have Hero in Limbo by Van Campbell, that won Best Wisconsin Film. And we do have something timely as well, considering the events going on in the country. Black Lives Matter is a short experimental dance film by Rosella Joseph.
So incredible, and we're seeing some of these clips right now. They look beautiful, and I love the fact that you mentioned there's not only films from around the world. You mentioned a filmmaker from France, but all the stuff locally, and I think the fact that we get to see so many styles of filmmaking because they're short, that you can take in so much cool artwork, you know, in terms of being able to make these sorts of films. So this is going to be free, and it's 2 days only, correct?
Yes, yeah, it's free. Anyone going to our website, September 11th and 12th, we'll have one program up on the 11th, and the second program will be up on the 12th. There's some older panels we threw up there too that people can enjoy to get some information on how to submit to a film festival. What's it like working in the Wisconsin film industry as well. So it's free. You just log on. We'll share the links too on our social media page too, where they can go and watch the films.
Ross, what do you think of the film scene in Milwaukee? How do you feel about our filmmakers and our actors and aspiring artists?
Oh, I think it's a nice talent base here, actually. We have one of the best film schools in the country here is at UWM. We also have the Wisconsin area, Madison, Wisconsin school area. There's a film department up in Oshkosh too. There's a large filmmaking base up in Appleton. So there's a really strong filmmaking element here, and there's very good actors too. Many of the actors that appear in the local films in this area are actually theater trained actors that do theater productions as well.
Pretty cool. So in total, how many short films are there?
21.
21. That's incredible. I'm going to give the information so everybody can watch them for free. I know it's different this year for you guys, so I'm hoping that next year we'll be back in the theaters. And so good to see you, Ross.
We hope so too. Thank you so much.
You bet. All right, so there's going to be 2 programs, both of which can be accessed through their website. It's MilwaukeeIndependentFilmSociety.org. So the first program is Friday the 11th, that's at 5 p.m. And then the second program is on Saturday the 12th, also at 5 p.m. But keep in mind, both are going to be taken down on Sunday, September 13th at night. So remember, this is free and you got to take advantage of it right away.